I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick. Successful. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ray. We need to... Crowd right. Set.
Herbert throwing right away. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Well, Kappa.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. This one breaks beautiful as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Set. Ready. Ground. Hey, go Lions. 21. Hey, Kappa. Hey, easy. We go orange. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball. And we just saw physicality personified.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set. Delta. Set.
Running it with Hampton. lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Throwing the out route complete. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down from the 41. Another run for Henry. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now it's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Lamar out of the pistol. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Henry running to the left. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Bayless Jones now on the return. takes the return out of bounds.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Herbert now off the play fake. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Set for the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Herbert here, third and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. In his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
To their own side of the field now, Brock. This is second and long. Lamar now from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Motioning him from the slot right. Jackson keeping it himself. Wow, they sent him backwards all three plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Going right this time with Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
380. Baylor tight.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Herbert back to throw. Throw is there for Rondé Ganson. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got it first to begin the fray.
380. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right. Set.
Throwing now, Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Set. 380. Delta. Stop. 59.
Back in.
Hey, go lion.
It's Hampton on second. No one can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's total on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set. 380. 5-9.
Watch twins.
Baylor Tiger. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
He has tried quite a few kicks this time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. Don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They send a man in motion. Mitchell on the give, headed left. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down from the 42. Looking to throw, Jackson. Kelsey's got it right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And they take him down right along the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They send a tight end in motion. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. One set up for Lamar. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
coming up now. The design run, Jackson keeping it. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Luke knocks it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, go lion. Let's go. Hey.
Herbert. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sound.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Lamar. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Ravens.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Lamar throwing again. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. This one left for Lamar. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Ready. Go.
Throwing here just before halftime. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Brock, as we resume play here, a spot in our AFC Championship on the line. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our instances. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. What happens in time in the diaries? No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty of boy violence.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now pitch it to Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ran up by the election, that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep, we could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready?
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Handoff now to Hill. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
These are kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Lamar out of the pistol. It's his fullback. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Hey, middle.
Now an inside give to Hill. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. No, he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
There's a give, left side. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line. And that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, Ram, black 80, black.
Play action now for Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, OP. Crowd right. 21.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down.
380. Good hut. Down 59. Let's go. Baylor Tiger. What is it?
They snap it to Herbert. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now give it to Hill. He's going to have this one down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Lamar off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Second and 10, still at the 28. It's Henry on the counter. He finds space for a few yards that time. Stopped by Dayon Henley.
With no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
380, 59, 59. Hey, go Lion. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ram. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Short pass brought in. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
And every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
No. Reset.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Kappa, kappa, kappa. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. Set.
Back to the air. Herbert. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. Gets it to the 15. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Set. Green 80. Green out. Black 80. Black. Hey, kappa, 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 kappa. Set.
Looking inside the red zone. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal.
Crowd right, crowd right. 86 guy. Check 6 guy. Baylor Tiger.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Lamar's going to keep this one. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Can't convert on 3rd, that's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for LaJohntay Wester that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He's got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Go, let's go. Baylor Tiger.
2nd and 10 now. Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Don't stop. Let's go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Kappa.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite hang on.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, Ray.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Kappa. Home to trips right. Go.
Desperation time here. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
1st and 10, Herbert. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
21. Hey, go Lion.
Now Herbert again. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I just want to run. Body out of Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
That's right. Set. Delta. Set. Let's go, let's go. Baylor Tiger. Set.
On third down, Herbert. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Baylor Tigers. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go orange, 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 orange. $59, $59. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Makes the catch.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Need hardly anything here. Second and inches.
5-9, 5-9. Hey, ram. Ready.
Herbert throwing again. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a full-court game here in the fourth. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
27, Chargers 24.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Here's Henry running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, and over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that someone opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Ravens holding on to a field goal lead. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now it's Jackson. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Chargers have some new life in the fourth.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cap it. 21. Check. Press up. Turn up. Set.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Delta. Hey, go Lion. Home troops right. Let's go. Set.
Again, it's Hampton. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. 380. We're not. Baylor tight. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. It's his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They call the timeout with 4 seconds remaining, and we're going to get ready to potentially see overtime. The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
380. Hey, Kappa. Crowd right. Right.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.